5.7. He's 16, stands 5'11". He fights out of Bateman MMA and hails from Romania, Alex, the Silent Assassin, Cioana. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, weighed in at 77. He's 16, stands 6 tall. He fights out of HD Performance Center and hails from Doncaster by way of Iran, Siavash, Davallo. Your referee, Mr. Simon Stadnitsky.
So an international bout to start the evening here.
Yeah, so Alexandru Cioana versus Siavash Davallo. These two young lads, 16 years old, and it's great now that we're seeing MMA fighters with a great all-round ability at 16.
Oh, big right hand there, goes straight for that takedown though.
Yeah, Davallo looked for the clinch straight away after that punch.
He's got that body lock. Tight can try and get around the back of him here. That trip was almost there then, and he's going to go for that single outside trip there. Spins him around, could get the back here really quickly.
Yeah, that's what happens when you hold on to that playground headlock for too long.
Yeah, and he's still holding on to it now, but this is only going to bode in the favour.
Well, it's postponing the inevitable, I think. His head's out. It's not. It's difficult to tell from this angle, but I think if he pushes the back of that elbow rather than the wrist, he'll get his head out. There he goes.
He's got that back now, and he's sort of looking, he's choosing just to throw the strikes down and try and bully his way into that potential rear naked choke. He's quite high on the back there, though, but he is looking to get across the neck.
Yeah, he's got the kind of one deep, one shallow with the hooks. And it, as you say, he's high up there, but he can just drop back down. And then he goes across with the body lock style.
Yeah, Davallo now just looking to lock that body lock up, and
I think he's actually got the chin in, but again, we know you can finish this fight if he can lock up the choke. But that's good defense on the other hand.
Trying to just squeeze away with it there. He can now try and drop it to the back. That looks like it's a bad position to be in at the minute, but the neck does look safe at the moment. He's got a long time left in this round, though, and that could be a big problem, taking the amount of punishment he took to start with, and now he's obviously got his back taken.
Is he going to drop off here for the arm? I actually think he's locking the body lock, trying to stay on at the side, but he's off the angle now. Looking to just control position.
Yeah, he's
and there the tripod. He's going to find it hard to stay attached here, and he could switch over.
Good turn out there for Cioana. Ended up in a much better position here now, using that sort of cross face across the throat.
Cioana trying to work his legs up high. Nice stand up and a good left hand down the middle for ground and pound there. He's holding on to the fence. The referee needs to stop that.
Yeah, he's still trying to get past that guard now. Got to watch him up kicks though.
Yeah, he does. Cioana.
He's got big heavy hands.
Yeah, he uses those long punches down the middle very well. And you can see that actually shocked Davallo there, and I think a lot of the pass was down to those two big punches going down the middle.
End of the first round there.
Well, it's a good start to the round from Cioana, but for Davallo. He got hit with the right hand standing, so you could see Cioana's power early on. He landed a good punch. Davallo did the right thing. He closed distance, went for the takedown. He controlled the back for the majority of that round. However, once he got back into some open play, we actually saw Cioana again landing those heavy shots.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you say, that right hand immediately landed, and then Davallo did the right thing, really. Sort of got that body lock, managed to get to the ground, got that back take. But the defending from Cioana was brilliant, really. You know, he was tripoding when he needed to. He was trying to shake him off the back. He did all the right things there, and it was a good round of defence. And then at the end of it, it looked like he was about to take over, really, didn't it?
Yeah, and you've got to think Davallo was in probably the best finishing position in mixed martial arts. He was on the back, close to getting the rear naked choke on, and he couldn't get the finish. Now, that's going to help Cioana grow in confidence. And what's Davallo going to think? His head's, you know, he's in his first fight. It's like, I got the best position I could and I couldn't finish.
Straight in now. And that, look at that range. That right hand looks like it's got some real power.
Cioana, he's got...
Oh, he rocked him with that.
Because the chin was just up in the air. You'd think after getting hit with that right hand in the first round, he would have kept his chin down and his hands up.
I think he was a bit panicky of what to do at that position, because I think there's a big difference in striking ability here, Ian, I think.
Yeah, I think that is definite. So here we see the full mount position, and from underneath it's just closing, pulling the head close to him.
Drop some shots there, just trying to make it busy for the referee to step over. None of them really landed, but look, it's not intelligent defence with just covering your head.
No, it's not. We need to see some defence, because the referee can stop this if there's nothing coming back. And Davallo clearly looks like he's a wrestler. He's not got much punching power here with the ground and pound, but if he's busy and there's no defence coming back, the referee can legitimately stop this fight.
There's not really much coming back. There's nothing coming back at all, and this is the problem. But it's not intelligent defence.
I mean, the referee, I imagine, should be shouting to him here, you need to defend yourself, you've got to defend yourself. But defending yourself isn't just holding your arms up there around by your head.
Come on, let's go!
Still, we're watching him burning his arms out with throwing these shots, because he's not much power to them, and he's just trying to throw as much as he can. He's now looking for that Americana there. In the wrong position for it, really. Go to a straight arm.
Still, again, the straight arm there is difficult to get from mount. You need to drop off to side control to get enough pressure really onto that as a submission.
It looks like he's just sort of run out of ideas on top. Where he's throwing a couple of shots, but he's not really effectively doing anything with it.
But there's just no venom in his punches in the slightest. It's like he's sparring there as he's tapping away with the shots.
Trying to squeeze on that head. That sort of front naked choke there he was looking at. And now he's been turned out potentially, and this is where we've seen in the first round
is the difference in punching power. Watch the ground and pound shots from Cioana.
Cioana now on top, using that shoulder of justice there, putting the pressure on the neck. He's now stepping through to the mount himself, but good work though from Davallo there to see that coming, Ian.
Yeah, it really was. It was good balancing. I think, you know, Davallo possibly he's got the better wrestling and the better groundwork. I think the difference is in the punching power. If Davallo had a bit more venom in these punches, he could have done some real damage in this round to Alex.
And that's the end of the second round there. So potentially 2 rounds in the bag for Davallo. He's had the majority of both the first and the second round there. So we do have to see Cioana coming out in this third and final round and maybe look for that finish.
I think it will be interesting to see how the judges scored the first round, because Cioana, he finished very aggressive with some good strikes, and obviously we know with the scoring criteria, effective striking is the most important criteria. Now that does change a little when the majority of the fight's been, well, the majority of the rounds been done grappling. However, there was some very good effective strikes in that first round for Cioana.
Yeah, there was, yeah, absolutely. But I just think it.
And I've not seen one effective strike from Davallo. Like for how good his wrestling and positioning is, his striking is not.
I think he let himself down a little bit with some of the ground and pound there. I think it was just. There was nothing
no
effective to it.
He was happy to punch the forearms, maybe a few round the sides, but not very much, and that could never be classed as effective striking.
Third and final round here. Goes straight in for that takedown, as we thought he probably would do. Exactly where he needs to be. He's trying to get that trip again. He's got to watch that neck, but he's already popped his head out there.
Yeah, so here we go, Davallo again on top, easily moves to mount. You can see he's clearly far ahead on the grappling here. Now, can he start to look for a finish? He's got 3 minutes here now to work for a finish.
But he's sort of staying stagnant on top, and I think he's happy just to hold on to the position more than anything. He's got to give that back up there, though. Cioana tried to turn out, but in the process got his arm trapped there, Ian.
Yeah, he's got the arm trapped, but again, we're seeing. I think if I was in the call of Davallo, I would say, look, you're not getting much with your strikes. Just work it as a jiu-jitsu match.
Good turn out there.
Off. Is he going to go for? I thought he might go for a triangle, but
big shot there.
good
That
escape
left
there
hand
from Cioana. Davallo again going for the wrestling, looking for that single, switching to a double.
Yeah, Davallo definitely has the upper hand in all of the wrestling so far.
There's a nice knee up the middle there from Alex.
Trying to do that turn out there under the arm. Not successful with it. He's going to watch that single leg now. He can get dragged off the wall from there. Potentially can get tripped here against that cage or dragged down as he has done there, Ian.
Yeah, nice work getting to the back there from Davallo. Again, I really do rate his wrestling, his groundwork's good. They're both strong in very different areas, these two fighters. There's so much potential for two young.
I'm going to say, yeah, young 16-year-old Davallo has shown his wrestling skills already at this age. He's good. He's got a little bit more improvements to do on the striking side and on the how to effectively use his power. But as we said, he's only 16. He's a young man.
Yeah, plenty to work on here. He's shown some real good skills, and he's shown some areas he needs to work on, and that's exactly what you want in these early fights.
Good to turn out, go watch. Okay, come some big shots going to rain down now though from Cioana. We've seen so far every shot he seems to throw down. He's dropped down to his back there. He's slowed down a little bit now, a little bit of a frantic pace towards the end of this round there.
Well, I think it is definitely a slower pace when Davallo's controlling it than it is when Cioana's controlling the pace.
Let's go, last 10, let's go, Alex, come on, shit, let's get busy.
And that is the end of the round and the end of the fight.
After 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. We have a unanimous decision in favor of your winner. In the red corner, Siavash Davallo. Please show your appreciation for Alex Cioana.
And there we have it, the winner by unanimous decision there. As expected, Ian, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Siavash Davallo.
It's the right decision. I think he controlled the majority of the fight. Again, good wrestling, good groundwork, but plenty to work on.
We'll be right back after we close this fight off now for our next fight,
which is TBC versus Max Paweska. TBC, always a good one to watch.